three tools that I use when I trim chicken thighs: a boning knife, kitchen shears, and actually garden pruners. The first thing I'm gonna do is take the skin off. Just work your fingers underneath the skin until you can pull it off. When you get to this point, you can trim it off. So you're gonna wanna remove all of this excess fat that's around here. We'll start by doing that. Just use your boning knife to trim that excess fat away. We'll clean up the edges a little bit later. Now we want to work on the underside. There's some excess gook in here that you just don't need. I usually use my scissors for this part. In here you're also going to find this piece right here called the oyster. I cut that out. You see this vein? You want to pull that out as well. Just get your finger right under there and yank it out. On this side you can see there's like a fat pocket. I'm gonna trim that out because when the judges bite the piece of chicken, I don't want them to bite straight into the fat. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, the next step is to take your scissors and just trim around all this excess part here. Now if I were to roll this up, it's pretty long. This is longer than most chicken breasts. We usually want them about this size. That's because the bone in this one is really long. So that's where the pruning shears come in. I'm gonna actually get my shears under the bone and cut this out. Then I'm gonna finish it off with my scissors. Okay, there's a little bit of extra cartilage in here. Trim that out as well. Okay, now if we roll this up, that's looking a lot better. There's a couple pieces here that are kind of sticking out. I'm gonna wanna trim those up just a little bit. Again, I usually use my scissors for that. All right, that's looking pretty good. Time to work on the skin. Okay, when it comes to trimming the skin, you want it to just be a little bit thicker than the actual chicken thigh, so we can cut all this excess off. That looks pretty good. Now, to have bite-through skin, you've got to work through all this fat. There's a couple of ways to do that. Some people use a jacquard, which is a meat tenderizer with metal that pokes and pierces through the skin. My preferred method is to still scrape it with a knife. I use my boning knife and I hold it at an angle to push all the excess fat away without cutting through the skin. After you do one half, just flip the other side and work on this half. Every now and then you'll just need to get that excess fat off your blade. There you have it. Now you can put your chicken thigh right back on and roll it up. Then just tuck in the ends. And there you have a competition chicken thigh.